I think Canon leaked their announcement date because as soon as they put it up, they took it down.
Did it come back down?
It came back down.
Wow, I didn't even catch that.
Now, some people like reposted it and blah, 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 but it literally went up for a brief moment and came back down. I told you guys this last week. Scott was clowning me, saying I didn't know the date, but on November 6th, and we don't care about anybody else's time zone except Texas, at 12 a.m.
Wild.
You can adjust to your little time zone. At 12 a.m., we are going to get an announcement video from Canon of what we assume to be the R6 III. So probably just wake up in the morning. But if you are really excited about the R6 III, November 6th, 12 a.m. Central Standard Time.
You're going to wake up to some great news.
You're going to wake up to some great news.
Or you're going to be incredibly disappointed.
That your A75 sucks? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What was there to be disappointed about? No. I will say I'm a little worried. Because we've been hyping the R6 III.
If there was a camera to cripple, this would be the one to do it.
Well, here's the crazy thing. The R6 III is an entry level it's not the entry level because you have the R8.
Yes.
So what it's the what would you call the R6 Mark II?
So would you say that when the C80 came out that it brought down the excitement of the C400? When the C80 came out, did it change how you looked at the C400?
I'm going to give you the honest, and I know that you're not going to agree and they're not going to agree. The C400 was never for us.
That's not what I was asking.
I know. About. So like it.
So you never cared about the C400?
It's not that I never cared about it, but it was just like, I don't think that the C80 in reality squelched the C400 because honestly, the C400 was never for us. I know it feels like I would say that though about because like the Burano, it's like somebody releasing the an FX6 Mark II and being like, is it killing the Burano? No, because the Burano was never meant for us.
That's a much different price point.
It is a different.
And that's my issue with that's the only reason why I said this camera. If there was a camera to try to cripple,
yes, I agree.
The R6 Mark III would be the one to do it because you just released your FX3 killer. It is the camera that you want to be the camera that is the entry level into Canon cinema. It is your FX3. It is your magnum opus. But then in less than 2 to 3 months, you release a camera that does everything it does, probably with IBIS, which is a massive complaint that a lot of people had about the C50.
Yeah. And
you don't have to learn cinema menus. It's all with the EOS menus. It just makes me think that there's no chance. Like they're gonna have to find a way to cripple it in some manner because I'll be honest, the C50 is already pushing big time compared to what it should be able to do, especially at its price point.
Yeah.
So it's just hard for me to imagine that the R6 Mark III doesn't come out and have some limitation, whether it's like it doesn't de-squeeze anamorphic or the open gate is, has a limited use case or the raw, but it's like raw light.
I've heard 3 flavors, but that's where it's like, I don't believe it.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know if I believe all that. Or, you can shoot in the open gate, but it will overheat at some point. So these are all things that I'm a little concerned about. I am going to tell you guys right now, I am pushing the button. So in 15 minutes, this stream will automatically become a members only stream.
We are 90% sure.
I got good faith.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're on a Roku TV, you're going to be able to continue watching.
I don't think so. I think they're going to.
No, you want to know why?
Why?
Because I feel like people don't be updating.
I don't think you have to. This is part of the whole new YouTube thing.
Okay, we'll see. Roku TV, text me if you still can watch this. Anyways, hey, you're being salacious about the R6 overheating. I've run the R6 Mark II in the great outdoors of Texas. And will you get an overheating warning? You will, but I have run it for hours outside in the middle of summer. The R6 Mark II actually overheating and turning off, that's wild work. I'm not saying if you're in the deserts of Utah in direct sunlight that it's not overheating, but the R6 II it don't overheat. It's never turned off on me.
I'm saying this new R6 Mark III with open gate.
That's true. Miami's hotter. But you've had your camera shut off?
I don't know.
Anyways, I think we're on the same page when it comes to the R6 III.
Yeah.
If the R6 III does everything that is rumored to do, it will be a massive departure from Canon's normalcy. And that's where I don't necessarily agree that it will do everything that is being rumored to do. That, like you said, it's crippled in some sort of way. But I will say, I am hopeful and thoughtful that I think that those are two different customers. If you're buying a cinema camera from Canon, you are not a person that is going to look at there are some of us owner operators that are going to be like, I see the value of the R6 III can do everything that the C50 will. I'm going to buy the R6 III and not buy the C50. And they'll lose some in sales in that way. But the vast majority of people buying the C50, just like the vast majority of people buying the C400, they are going to be production people that wanted a cinema camera, not necessarily real hybrid shooters that can go either way. I think they're two different audiences. I think there will be people that want a fan where it doesn't overheat, where the R6 III, if it's doing 7K open gate, how does it not overheat?
Yeah.
How does it not?
I don't know.
How does it not?
Kofi says he's going to do an overheating test in Africa and says, let's see who's really going to hold up. Also, we got a chat. He says, there is a message in the chat now saying you will be redirected automatically for members.
So will this stay live?
So what'll happen, this is how it's supposed to work inside of the new YouTube.
Yeah.
Is the stream will be converted in 12 minutes to a members only stream. People who are not members, their stream will come to an end. People who are members will be able to stay here. And then on the back side, everything up until the next 12 minutes will be a part of the main stream it normally is. And then it will create a new stream off to the side that is a members only stream. And that's where we'll continue to hang out. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how I think I set it up. But, it is what it is.
Yes. So anyways, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart because I know in some ways this camera's not going to be as good as the crack. The crack is always better. The rumors are always better than the actual final deliverable. But one Canon person is hopeful, if not anything else.
Hey, thanks so much for checking out this clip. If you enjoyed it, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other content just like this. And if you didn't like this video, it's not my fault that Canon rumors are better than their actual cameras. I'm just reporting the news. Gosh, all these Canon haters.